In the world of glitz, glamour, and power plays, not everything is as polished as it seems. Behind the award shows, the carefully curated Instagram posts, and the glossy magazine covers lies a world full of whispered secrets, unspoken rivalries, and moments that the public was never meant to see. Tonight, we're diving into a story that has been swept under the rug for years, until now. Rihanna has finally broken her silence about a night that changed everything, a night Beyoncé hoped the world would forget. What really happened, and why is it all coming out now? The cameras had stopped rolling. The lights were off. But backstage, the tension was thick enough to slice through. It was supposed to be a celebration, one of music's biggest nights. But what unfolded behind the scenes sparked one of the most intense moments between two of the industry's biggest icons. For years, fans speculated, insiders whispered, and cryptic lyrics hinted at the truth. But no one could confirm what really happened until Rihanna decided to speak. And what she revealed has shocked even the most loyal members of the Beehive. If you thought you knew the story, think again. It was the night of the Met Gala, not just any red carpet event, but the event of the year. The theme was opulence, the fashion was fierce, and the energy was electric. Both Beyoncé and Rihanna showed up looking like royalty. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and the media couldn't get enough of them. But inside the venue, something was brewing, something far from glamorous. According to multiple sources who were present that night, the tension between Beyoncé and Rihanna wasn't new. It had been simmering for years, ever since Rihanna began climbing the ranks of stardom, making waves with her unapologetic attitude and raw artistry. Industry insiders often spoke of an unspoken rivalry, a cold war between the queen bee and the rebel princess. But what made that night different? Why did everything come to a head? Rihanna recently sat down during a private industry dinner, an off-the-record conversation that someone close to her allegedly leaked, and it's what she said that's sending shockwaves through the industry. Rihanna recalled how she was approached by Beyoncé's team earlier in the night. Nothing major, just the usual greetings, polite smiles, and compliments about each other's outfits. But then came a moment that left Rihanna stunned. Beyoncé, according to Rihanna, allegedly made a comment, subtle, almost inaudible, that felt more like a warning than a greeting. Something about knowing her place and not letting fame get to her head. To an outsider, it might have seemed like a throwaway line, but to Rihanna, it was a message, and one that echoed louder than anything said on stage that night. Rihanna didn't react then. She didn't make a scene. But she remembered, and that's when the dominoes started to fall. In the weeks that followed the event, fans began noticing subtle shifts in their interactions, or lack thereof. Where once there were collaborative whispers, joint appearances, and mutual respect, suddenly there was distance. Cryptic Instagram captions, pointed lyrics, and stony red carpet silence became the new normal. Then came the moment fans couldn't ignore, the now infamous after-party incident. Reports swirled about a heated exchange between Beyoncé and Rihanna in a private VIP section. No footage ever surfaced, but multiple insiders confirmed there was an uncomfortable energy. Some say it ended with Rihanna walking out. Others claim it was more than just words exchanged. But whatever happened, it was clear something broke that night. For years, neither party addressed it publicly. Their PR teams did damage control, mutual friends refused to comment, and the story faded, until now. Rihanna, known for speaking her mind and playing by her own rules, has always held a kind of fearless energy that both fascinates and intimidates the industry. And in this recent conversation, she made it clear she's done pretending. She shared that the music industry thrives on hierarchy, that there are unspoken rules about who gets to shine, when, and for how long, And for women, especially black women, the space at the top is often treated like a throne for one. Rihanna felt that the moment she stopped being the up-and-coming star and became a true powerhouse in her own right, the tone changed. "It's like they wanted me to stay in a certain lane," she reportedly said, "but I never asked for permission to be great." She didn't name Beyoncé directly in that part of the conversation, but she didn't have to. The subtext was loud and clear. And here's where things get even more interesting. Some fans believe the friction may not have been entirely personal. Others suggest it was professional. Rumors have circulated for years that both stars had been offered the same endorsements, the same award show slots, even the same film roles. When you're both top-tier talent, collisions are bound to happen. And when egos and empires are involved, the competition gets fierce. But what about the alleged dirty secret? According to Rihanna, it wasn't just the comment that bothered her, it was the system that allowed it. She hinted that Beyoncé, despite her carefully curated image of empowerment and sisterhood, was also part of an inner circle that gate-kept opportunities. Whether intentional or not, Rihanna believes there was a silent effort to keep her from becoming too big, too fast. That revelation alone sent shockwaves through the industry. Because if true, it paints a very different picture of a star often seen as a symbol of upliftment and unity. Rihanna didn't accuse Beyoncé of sabotage directly, but she did suggest that the very people who preach support often have hidden conditions. Still, Rihanna emphasized that she's not bitter. She's just tired of pretending that the industry is all love and light when it's built on control and competition. And in true Rihanna fashion, she ended the conversation with a simple message: "I've always made my own lane. I don't need a seat at anyone's table. I built my own." The fans, of course, are divided. Some are defending Beyoncé, saying the story lacks hard proof and smells of misinterpretation. Others are rallying behind Rihanna, praising her courage to speak the uncomfortable truth. Hashtags are trending, think pieces are being written, and podcasts are buzzing with speculation. What's undeniable is this: something happened that night. And for Rihanna to even hint at it now, years later, suggests that the wound ran deeper than anyone thought. As with most high-profile drama, the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. But what's fascinating is how it pulls back the curtain on celebrity culture, on the pressure to perform unity even when behind the scenes it's all masks and maneuvering. The spotlight is a strange place. It can illuminate, but it can also blind. For years, we've watched Beyoncé and Rihanna rise, icons in their own right, shaping culture, breaking barriers, and building empires. But moments like these remind us that even legends have scars, that beneath the diamonds and designer gowns are real women navigating power, perception, and pride. Whether Rihanna's revelation was a warning, a confession, or just a moment of honesty, one thing's for sure: it's got the world talking. And maybe, just maybe, it's the beginning of a larger conversation about how the music industry really works behind closed doors. What do you think really happened that night? Are we witnessing the unraveling of a hidden rivalry? Or is this just another case of misunderstood moments made bigger by the internet? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. Because in this industry, the truth always finds a way to come out. Until next time, stay tuned.